Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the event, A Plastic Ocean, Screening and Forum.
I think we've just received a very, very powerful message from today's screening. What we can actually do in terms of harm to the oceans, we are also responsible for doing good to actually make up for the damages that we've done. Let me just start by asking Jo. Here, you are the producer of the documentary, which is a fantastic piece of work. What actually impacted on you most while you were making this documentary, personally?
Two things, actually. One was seeing the plastic in the birds. You probably noticed in the film that there were 10 birds lying on the desk, and we got 10 because we wanted to get a good chance of finding plastic. But we only needed to film one. All of the rest were exactly the same, and that to me was heartbreaking. But the other thing that really affected me was being in Tuvalu, where they were just drowning in plastic and burning it, and the sickness there. But just looking out at the island, it struck me that this is like a premonition of the future. Like that island was almost like a snapshot of the earth, a microcosm. And that if we don't stop behaving the way we do with single-use plastic, then that could be the way the whole planet looks. And those two things, I think, still impact me, and I still find it hard to watch.
So what we can do is really to control the sources. So of course, beach cleanup is a good measure to help alleviate the problem already happened on the coastline, along the coastline or the beaches. But the best way to do it is really to tackle the sources. So we can stop using single-use plastic products, like bring your own bottles, bring your own containers for buying takeaway food, bring your own cutlery, and bring your own shopping bags so you don't need to use the plastic bag. So there are a lot of things that we do. And also from the WWF perspective, we also engage the stakeholders that we can reach out to, like the fishermen, like the seafood fish market, and also the recreational industry to help them solve the problem by replacing the destructive material that we make.
Those plastic materials, they do absorb different kinds of chemicals. Not just bisphenol A that they would produce from the plastic and then release into the ocean, but also other organic compounds. After the absorption, those chemicals would contaminate our food chain, and then eventually we eat them all into our mouth and then kept inside our body. Okay, so the message is that what you throw is what you eat.
To mark the completion of the first year work of the Waste Reduction Project, we will now have an award ceremony